Okay, hi guys. So as you can see behind me, I am editing a video, and as I was editing, I realized that I forgot to introduce what it was that we're doing. So in the following video that you're gonna see is my friend Ryan and I convinced her to sit and talk oils with me. She actually is the one that got me into the oils. So we're in this together kind of thing, and we learn a lot from each other, and I thought, well, it'd be great to just capture it all on video. And so that's what you're going to be seeing. So Ryan has two little ones. I believe their ages, correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan, but their ages are 4 and 2. But they're under 5. So the following video is 5 oils for children under 5. So enjoy. Okay. Hi everybody. So I asked Brian to participate in a video with me, or several videos, and I had this idea of doing 5 oils for kids under 5. And Brian has 2 little ones under 5, and so we'll be talking about the oils that she uses with her 2 little ones.
It's right away from there.
Yeah. So
okay, so some of these rollers I probably use these, a couple of them daily, and then some of them I use only in like illnesses, when illnesses come up. So a couple of the ones I use daily, we'll do the nightly one. I use a Sleepy roller, and I do like from the kids line, they have a kids line called Sleepies, and that one's really great, but it's been out of stock, so I kind of make my own version, which I don't think it includes the same ingredients, but it has valerian in it, and they're out of valerian too.
Oh, bummer.
So it's a great oil, but I use Peace and Calming 2 and Valor, and then I just put grapeseed oil. My dog. I put grapeseed oil in
Dogs
there.
like oils too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grapeseed oil in there, shake it up, put it in a roller like this, and I just roll it right on their backs every night.
So you put it in something like this, how many drops?
Let's say I'll probably put, 30 each.
Really?
Yeah, I'll put 30 each, and because it only ends up going to here, and then I'll fill the rest up with.
Okay, all the way.
All the way up with a carrier oil, and grapeseed doesn't, it's
mild.
Yeah, it's really mild. It's good on it's okay on their skin and stuff, and it doesn't overpower. The scent doesn't overpower, and I love the smell of Peace and Calming and Valor. So I fill it up with carrier oil, and then it works great. I just roll it right on their backs.
And that's to help them sleep?
Yeah.
Do you ever use it like during the day to help, like if they're just jumping off the wall?
You can. I typically don't. I have actually just dropped Peace and Calming or lavender in their bath.
Oh, okay.
I have done that, and that's actually worked miracles, it seems like. I'm like, wow, But no, I don't. I haven't done it because,
they don't need it.
Not typically. Kids are kids, and so,
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is called, what'd you call that? The Sleepy?
It's a Sleepy blend.
Sleepy blend.
For kiddos.
And that's when you use nightly?
That's the one I use nightly. And then I put Thieves on their feet or Immune Power to keep, their immune systems up. So that's the nightly routine for me. Because in their diffusers, I'll put Peace and Calming, Thieves, 5 drops of each, and then a drop or 2 of Immune Power.
Oh, wow.
So Immune Power is it's a really strong oil, and it, I found it online, because you don't get, there's so many oils, so you don't get to necessarily get to them all, and I found this one, and I was like, okay, what's this about? I read about it, and it, it has a lot, it's a little bit expensive, but I tend to put just a drop or 2 in my diffuser. Online it says it basically puts a bubble around your immune system, like your little body, so like a little
protective bubble.
Right. So I was like, well, I like that. That sounds good because my kids in school and all of a sudden, all sick all the time. So so I liked it. I thought it smells really nice, and it doesn't burn like Thieves is a little bit, has some oils in it that could
irritate the skin.
Yeah, and especially with kids, because if they get in their eye and it's like, you know.
Yeah.
It's a hotter oil, and this one isn't hot oil.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
yeah, that might get
So then you put those 3 in the diffuser.
Yeah, I put these 3 in the diffuser, and if I feel like there's a cold coming on or something like that, I'll start rolling this on their feet, or if they are sick.
Ah, okay.
Because it fights against bacteria and virus.
Yeah. So that one, even though it's pricey, like a little bit goes a long way, you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put a drop and put on each foot.
Okay.
So a drop, yeah, one on each foot.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, I'm like, I don't want my kids sick, so.
So before this, you were mentioning the pink eye thing. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh right, the purification one, or
Yeah.
or when I just found out about pink eye.
No, how you put purification.
Yeah, the other little thing I learned along the way of raising children is with pink eye, you can put purification under your eye. It was like the beginning of the school year, my son got pink eye, I think it was, and we had learned that the purification can fight against it, so we put it underneath our eye, my husband and I did, and then for my daughter, I just used a carrier and put it under her eye, and none of us got it, and it's highly contagious if you know anything about pink eye, and none of us got it but him. So I was like, okay, it's really, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that, and so that's really cool. I mean, pink eye is no fun.
No.
So that's a good tip.
So that's a good one, yeah. And they are gonna get sick, or they are sick. My kids tend to get, kids tend to get 6 to 8 colds a year, is what they say.
Really?
Yeah, and that's normal, which is, yeah. So my kids get like, I want to say half of that.
But before that,
it was, when he started school, it was, oh gosh.
Yeah.
So, anyway, my kid, the respiratory, that kind of a cold, that's what happens. So when they have a cough, I use this cough blend and put it right on their chest. I can do RC. RC is another one I use. It stands for respiratory congestion. So this is a good one too. And I have to use a carrier oil for this for the kiddos. But this is another one I had found online. It has Mel A,
which is known as tea tree.
Tea tree, that's right. And Eucalyptus radiata and thyme. So Eucalyptus radiata is pretty much the only eucalyptus you can use with kids. It's the most mild. And putting it with a carrier oil, like I said with the Sleepy. So I probably would put, let me see, I start writing down my own recipes here so that I know how much I put in what. And so 10 drops of each, and then I'll fill the rest with a carrier oil, and that's strong enough.
Oh, okay. So you put less drops of each because they're more potent.
Yeah.
So 10 is good of each. Thyme, that's one that I found interesting because I've heard it's really, really good for fighting ickiness, you know. But like for kids, I always thought, oh no, it's way too strong for kids. Or
and maybe that's why I increased the carrier oil.
Yeah, but that's really cool.
So that one's a good one, and then like I said, sometimes I use RC too. I don't know, depends on which mood I'm in or what's closest.
And where do you put it?
To me, just all over their chest.
Okay.
So yeah, just all over.
And it lasts you a while, right? If you make a roller, it's lasts you.
Yeah, and because originally, before I knew about rollers, when I just started getting into oils, I was like, I put a drop of Peace and Calming, and then a drop of Valor, and then I'm like, but then I just started going through oils like crazy, and when you put a carrier oil in it, it lasts longer, spreads farther. It ends up being, it lasts a lot longer. Yeah. So that's for coughs.
Cool.
My daughter is prone to ear infections. So anytime she gets any congestion at all, I start on the ear roller. My son doesn't get ear infections, so I tend not to do that. I just do the congestion, the RC or the cough blend. But and that's the difference. If they're having a cough or if they're just having
some congestion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or stuff, you know, with nose and everything. So this is the ear roller I use, and I swear by it because I think my daughter was getting ear infection, and I was at the ENT, and they wanted to give her tubes, and I'm like, what the heck? And
I didn't know that. Yes. I didn't know they wanted to like mess with her ears.
Yes, and she was showing signs of her body rejecting the
antibiotics.
Yes. Thanks. Yeah. So that was like a year and a half ago, I think that was, and I didn't know that you could use oils to prevent it. You know, I mean, they say you can't put any oils in your ears or anything like that. And so, you know, when you got to the point of ear infection, it was like, that's all I knew was antibiotics. And it got to the point where she had to have shots because it wasn't working. So I talked to the ENT. I'm like, well, I use oils, and he kind of was like, good luck with that. And I was like, thanks. So I made this. I looked it up. I found this ear blend, and it has lemon. Love lemon. It's an inexpensive oil too. It's just great. Melrose, peppermint, which is a hot oil, but if you dilute it, it's good. Lavender, which is great for kids, and purification. So these 5, and I'll put. Let me see. Let me look at my thing here. Yeah, 10 drops of each. So I put 10 drops of each of these, and then fill the roller bottle with just a grapeseed. I use grapeseed a lot with my kids, or coconut. They love that too.
The fractionated one.
Well, that's yeah.
So like the non-fractionated.
Yeah.
The hard one, I guess.
Yeah, the one in the jar.
Yeah. That
I
use as a cream or like.
Right.
Okay.
I don't have the other kind.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I just use this, and this I do. And I like to show people how to do it because it's kind of hard. But I do it in a Y shape. So right in front, right behind, and down here because this is where it drains.
Oh yeah.
So I do this probably 3 to 4 times a day when she's actively congested, and she hasn't gotten any ear infections since.
Wow, that was 1.5 years ago.
Yeah. And the guy was like, the ENT doctor, that guy, he was like, if she gets another one for the next 2 months, she's getting tubes. She has to have tubes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Know that it's okay. That's what she said. He said. And I was like, okay, thanks. So anyway, this was great. And so I've been telling everybody about it that gets ear infections.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Tracy,
really good. Yeah, I didn't know about the Melrose.
Yeah.
In the blend.
Yeah, I got it for free when I bought out of my ER when I bought a bunch of oils, and I was like, okay, what's this about? And
yeah. So we talked about sleep.
Sleep.
Number 1, cough.
Yeah.
Ears. Tummy. And lavender, because lavender is like your go-to for
everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Mommy, I fell. Mommy, this hurts. Mommy, this. I have a splinter. It won't come out. You know, and burns. I just burned myself. But I leave this in the kitchen. I have a few oils I leave in the kitchen, but this one is the one because I mean, I'm notorious for burning myself. It's terrible. But this is the oil. It's my go-to oil all the time.
Yeah.
Because you can use it for so many different things, and healing, and burns, cuts, scrapes.
Relaxation, which is mostly known for, you know, you think lavender, you think, oh, you know, relaxation, spa. But who knew that it was also good for your skin? Yeah,
and it's really, you know, it's not a hardcore hot, nothing kind of oil. It's not, you know, it's something you have to dilute. On kids, you can put them right on kids. Normal
with
kids.
2 and up, yeah.
Even, 18 months up, I would say too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a very mild oil.
It's super mild, yeah. Yeah, and kids really like it, I find. That's great.
Yeah, so if I have some more, I'll let you know. But those are the oils that I use on a daily. Oh, Sniffles. This is another kid's one. I brought it down and I meant to talk to you about that. But this I use also.
What is that?
This is kind of like if you just are congested. So, like, let's say my daughter's congested, I use the ear roller. I can also put this on her chest too.
Okay.
So RC, you know, this is like without a cough. So cough oil, and then RC and Sniffles are similar. This is just a kid version, I guess.
Yeah, that's already diluted and good to go.
Yeah, and I also put a roller on it. Hey guys, it is me. I was asked to do a video about tummy G's because it is an oil that I use pretty often. I don't know. So Young Living has a kids line that is awesome because it's already diluted for you. So in this special blend, it helps with digestion. You know, if you ever you ate something funky or whatever, but this is a total kids blend. And it's funny because more often than I guess you'd think, kiddos have tummy issues, and you know, maybe they didn't eat enough greens, or I guess that does happen quite often. You know what I mean? They don't eat enough good stuff, and it helps with digestion and helping keeping them regulated. So anyway, my son gets a tummy ache every now and then, and this is great to have on hand because I put a roller on it, so it makes it even easier. These are awesome. So I leave this in his bathroom, and I also leave one in the kitchen because I'm obsessed with this. And it just has a really nice, like licoricey fragrance. Goes right in their tummy, calms them down. My son swears by this. Anytime he has a tummy ache, I'm like, I need my oils. I need my tummy G's. So this one has spearmint in it, peppermint, tangerine, fennel, ginger, of course, which helps with nausea. The last one was cardamom. I don't know if I mentioned anise, but that's another oil that's in this blend that is so helpful. So anyway, this is a great oil to have on hand, like I already mentioned, and it's a good one to have with kids. This used to come in a kid scent line that Young Living offers. With I think it was like 5 or 6 oils, but they since have split them up, so you're able to actually buy this alone, which is great because I've stocked up on this one. It's this one and Sleepy's is the ones I really love out of that line, and or that I use most often. And Sleepy's is now out of stock, but Tummy G's isn't. And Tummy G's is something I use very often. And if you have kiddos that have any kind of tummy issues, be it flu or digestion or trouble going regularly, this is a good one to have. But when tummy troubles strike, as far as like, you know, when they're in school and everyone's got the little tummy flu or whatever going on, this has cut it right in half. My son came home one day with the people who were sick at school, and he was feeling yucky, and he threw up 2 times. That's it. Had this all over his belly. I had applied it throughout the day, and thieves and on his feet, and boom, gone. One day, nothing. 2 times. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be stocking up on this. So if you have any of those kind of issues, or you're thinking about like, what can I do to help my kiddo? This is a great oil to have, and great blend, I should say. So take care. Bye.
Cool.
So thanks for asking me, Abby.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ryan.